90% of work of Buchty a Lotky is for kids. In the kindergartens, in their theater, but they play for kids. And the rest, experimental, vulgar shows, based on movies, and they enjoy very much, is for adults. But just small part of their repertoire.
So,
Not the repertoire, but how many performances a year they have. So the majority is for kids.
So, comedy like Handel Gode, do they count for adults?
It's the exception. Yeah, and they play in a very small chamber theater. Again, the theater is like Stagiona, and they play twice a month maximally, and they can find the audience, but it's for 50 spectators. It's small. It's very small, and it's very famous experimental seed. So Tomáš Procházka is the director, and he's a member of Handa Gote, and they play really 2 times a month.
And they can survive? I mean, professionally? Or?
Yeah, he is a teacher at Damu. He is the director of the theater. The theater has support from the town hall. The theater has support from the Ministry of Culture. So you have to combine it.
Is he the one who play the music?
Yeah, you play the music. You remember it from school, maybe? Yeah.
I saw the show.
Yeah.
But he was not in Damu at that time.
He wasn't. Now he's very good teacher. He's also leading teacher of several classes. So. Yeah, so you have to combine it every time. Marek Bečka is teacher at Damu, you remember him. Vítek Bruckner is also a new teacher. Misha Homolová from Night Theater, she is a great teacher now.
So somehow if they want to do other thing, they have to have a second job.
Of course, yeah, second job, or they can create something for kids, because we will sell it. It's there is a lack of. For example, in Prague we have just 2 puppet theaters, permanent puppet theaters, and they are sold out because there are so many kids. So every single 15 of the month, so many nervous parents are on the midnight googling what's going on in minor theater, and 5 minutes after the midnight, it's sold out for the whole month. Yes, of course. There's so many kids.
Is it all the years are like that, or it's just this year's?
No, it's like 5-7 years ago it started, because there are many kids, and it's a so good theater. So there is like hunger to reach the tickets for Main Theater.
Wow, when we were there,
also
we can still get the tickets like quite easily.
But sometimes it's like we go there in the morning.
But
morning is different. The school arranged the school.
Yeah, it's arranged for schools. Yeah. The mornings are arranged for schools, and it's end of season. So now is it much affordable and easy to get. However, during the winter season, if it's ugly outside and everyone wants to go to the theater, it's really a problem for parents to get the tickets.
Okay. So what do you think for this kind of, you said end of season, what would the artists do? Like
festivals. There are festivals.
Festival is for
June is festival season, because there is Skupaspils, and in school is a festival. And next week we will spend 1 week in another festival in Hradec Králové. It's like a crossroad festival. There is drama, opera, many pieces outside, so open air program. And also puppetry program that is included. That's great. So there are no barriers for puppeteers anymore. So we with Vojta, I will go to it's called Regions, Regiony in Hradec Králové, and Drag Theater is organizing this part of puppetry of this big festival. We call it like a Czech Avignon festival. And all the people in Hradec Králové love this festival. It's like really city where people go to the park to see the theater, or the drama theater, or just hang around the puppet theater, and you can go there.
We've been there,
but you were there.
The name is Open Air, right?
Open Air is just one part. It's called. It used to be called Theater of European Regions, and nowadays is it called only Regions. Regions Festival in Hradec Králové, and the drag theater in Hradec Králové is organizing the puppetry.
Oh.
Puppetry part of it.
Oh, so it's the
Drak.
one,
Drak.
the
Dragon.
one,
In translation is dragon.
not the
Drak
naive.
theater.
Not the naive.
No,
Naive
naive,
is
it's in
different.
Liberec.
It's next year.
And in the next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the same time like Skupas Pilsen, but it's in Liberec and it's Kateřina for
So,
kids.
so just now you said like this is the festival seasons, but
Mhm.
the audiences are not like as eager as in the winter to go into the theater. So these seasons, these festivals are targeting like professionals.
Yes, it's for professionals, and the same will be on September. June and September are months for festivals. So there will be festival in Banská Bystrica, in Pilsen there is a theater festival. Yeah. So the professionals know that they will spend June somewhere and September somewhere
So
because it's a season of festivals.
so July and August, everybody just.
It's a
say-
vacation time.
Whoa.
The school is not. During July and August, there are only small festivals running.
Uh-huh.
However, it's time where kids are not in school, so vacation.
Vacations is a new idea for Asian artists too.
And they don't have vacation because they play on castles, they play on small festivals. They have definitely no vacation. However, they can.
Okay. So some of them travel.
Some of them travel, some of them play on the street. It depends.
So-
And there are also a broad festival in Slovenia. Yeah, there are many options. However, technically, all these theaters like this are not playing during the summer. It means no theater in July, no theater in August. All are closed and they're vacation.
Wow, that's so nice. So will the theater troupe like travel to other countries?
This
to
troupe?
play?
No,
No.
they just
They
go
just really vacation.
relax.
Wow, that's so great. Work for 10 months and you can have 2 months vacations. That's new.
Yeah, that's European system.
Yeah, of course.
Because you will not have the audience. Everyone is in Croatia by the sea or in the mountains. Kids have
Sicily.
vacation. Yeah. No time. No time to work. It's holiday season.
Mind blowing. Okay, I think I'm very very fruitful. This job is like knowing a lot of things.
My pleasure.
So at the end, can I ask
Mhm.
the positions or titling for you, Kateřina?
Yeah, what I'm doing. Okay.
Your
Uh,
you do you want how do you want me to how do you want us to quote your positions?
Well, you have it written in the book of the festival. It's in English. However, I can repeat it.
Okay.
So I teach at the Academy of Performing Arts. I work here in the
Which is
research.
Damu,
Damu, yeah.
Damu,
But
okay.
yeah, you can
Yeah,
very
you have
easily
here.
find it.
right? Okay.
There is my
Yeah,
bio.
Chic. English one is all right. Is all good, right? Like
Yes,
2
yes, yes,
hours.
it's actual. So editor in chief and teacher and researcher.
Mhm.
And I have many other, but this is the most important.
Okay, with Blue Mouse. Okay, thank you.
Or I can send it to you. Just write me an
That would be
email.
great. Yes.
So we have contacts, so
Yeah.
no problem.
In the Facebook page.
I'm fine.
This question is for like advice for
Mhm.
this research. And do you think like we should add more data or like because I saw Oma's research on the Latin American
Mhm.
festivals. He has a 16-page research, but most of them are the
Statistics.
no, most of them are the company's contacts.
Mhm.
But
yeah.
but in the beginning, he has a lot of like statistics about how many like audiences or what age or whatever.
Mhm.
Do you think this kind of research we should have more statistics on that?
I don't think so.
You don't?
I think for me, it would be very nice if you shared the research with me, because I would like to know what are the purposes of the festivals and how they work with the locals. That's
Mhm.
something what I really want to know, because For example, I have been to America to the national showcase, national festival of America. It was 15 years ago in Atlanta, and I was so surprised that I had a feeling that we were isolated somehow. We are in campus, sharing only a few halls in the campus building, and there were no posters on the streets. No one was taking care. So we were puppeteers, isolated in the world of puppetry in few rooms. There was a parade, but it was only in a campus. So no one in Atlanta knew that there was something related to puppetry. And if you go to the city center of Pilsen, you will see the posters, invitations on the municipal hall. There is exhibition. So the city lives together with the festival. In Kateřina the same, in Minor the same. But in Atlanta, I felt so isolated, like something strange that should be like hidden to normal people. That's something what I would like to know, if it's normal to be open or if it's normal to be just closed session for professionals. How is it, what's the percentage of it in the world? Because I know some European festivals, but I have no idea about the rest of the world. So if you will, for example, focus on this question, it will be for me very inspirational research. How to work with the place where you do the festival.
How to work with the, again, how to...
With the place, with the city hall, how they react on it. If you're really like in an isolated island, or if you would like to promote your art, like Blair, for example, is doing in Chicago. He did a great job. He started from 0 point, and now he really explains to so many people that puppetry could be for adults and it could be a respectable form of art. He did, and that's why he have it every single year. So huge festival, because he told me if it will be twice a year or only in an odd year, they will forget. So you have to be visible. You have to be still on, and you have to explain and teach the audience. You have to teach your audience, and he's doing a great stuff. Great job. Really, I admire his work because he really finds new enthusiasts of puppetry. So it's the different way. He's not isolated for experts, but he wants to open it, promote it, and find new audience.
Definitely, we have to go to Chicago.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yes, Blair, it's fantastic. I love him. Yeah, that he is really open-minded. His heart is so warm. He will invite you and explain everything. I had a meeting with him about his festival, and he explained so many things. What's his point of view? How he works with donors? I think he will be a crucial person for you. Really recommend you to meet him. The same for Louise Lapointe. Louise, fantastic. Very nice. And Ulla Denzo. Ulla Denzo is also, she's from Denmark. Ulla Denzo. Ulla Denzo. Festival of Wonder. That's she. G, sorry. S-O with a cross and E. Ulla Denzo.
That's something. Add up to my previous question. Like if I like at the end, because we are thinking, should we make a little like book, like have a little, like for me personally, more graphic than words, and maybe just asking different person with different question and see how they answer, like being objective to it rather than having a lot of subjective opinions on that. Or I mean, I'm thinking about like making a little booklet or like a small scene about that when we are trying to present the result, because really not.
You will
disciplined?
see after your research, you will see what you have learned, and then you will find a suitable, perfect form, I guess. Don't decide it now. You will see what the topic will offer you. So,
So if I because I also know that like
Mm.
asking the festival organizer to figure out how many audience do you have, how many
Mhm.
tickets do you sell,
Mhm.
like this kind of question can be very, one is sensitive, the other one is boring to, I mean, for them to answer. But I'm also thinking if the result would be like just not persuasive enough because like
You mean the statistics? You can have them like only like how is it called in English? If you have the main text of the bachelor work and there is something added, so this statistics supporting material can be added at the end. Like, if you would like to know more, just go to see these technical details and statistics and numbers and yeah. But I wouldn't include it in the main text. It's maybe if I write a paper, it's usually the conclusion, a result, and summary. And then, if you would like to need more, or if you need more technical, how I decided or how I know, it's in this small descriptions or under the line or something like this. But I wouldn't include it in the main message.
Apprentice.
Yeah.
So what you there are some data that we should ask. What do you think you really want to know about these festivals? Like status.
It's difficult to say. How many shows? How many spectators? How many companies? What's the budget? I don't know. This technical stuff will be like crucial. How many years are doing it? You know, if they are experience of it's something new. Yeah, that's. I think the. But you know, I'm not the promoter of festivals, so maybe it's a question for Jakub. He will perfectly know.
So
thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
1 hour.
You are more than welcome.